Can you eat this before bed and get this? Let's become more aware together. You've tried blue light blockers, sleep podcasts, melatonin gummies. What if the key to your sleep isn't in your bedroom or your medicine cabinet, but on your plate? Today we're investigating how what you eat affects how you sleep, and the surprising science behind the connection. Some years ago, I helped a patient with their insomnia. He repeatedly swore by eating a bagel with peanut butter before bed or in the middle of the night to help himself get back to sleep. I thought this was odd because my education to that point had suggested that he was eating mainly fast-burning fuel that would disrupt his sleep. So, was this a placebo? Or was he onto something? We're going to explore this idea further today. But before we do, please be sure to smash that subscribe button, send a comment below. This helps us to grow this small channel and to ensure that this vital information gets out to the people who need it. Most people think sleep is about what happens at night. Your body's ability to fall and stay asleep is set in motion even hours before then. One of the biggest factors? Blood sugar. When your blood sugar spikes from simple carbs, refined sugars, or even a heavy late meal, your body goes on a hormonal roller coaster. And guess what? Your sleep comes along for the ride. In one study, researchers found that high glycemic index foods eaten too close to bedtime were linked with difficulty falling asleep. Wait a second, though. Are carbs good for sleep or bad for sleep? Stay tuned. The answer isn't exactly as you think. So let's break it down. We'll start with the good guys. Complex carbohydrates like oats, brown rice, and sweet potatoes, magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, leafy greens, dark chocolate, tryptophan-containing foods like turkey, nuts, and seeds, omega-3s such as found in salmon and flaxseed. These foods stabilize blood sugar and promote the production of serotonin and melatonin, the hormones that help regulate sleep and mood. Now let's look at the sleep saboteurs. Added sugars, ultra-processed snacks, late-night heavy meals. And this is where carbs get more complicated. Carbohydrates can affect sleep differently depending on type and timing. Why do carbs sometimes make people sleepy? It has to do with blood sugar and insulin. Eating high glycemic carbs like white bread or sweets can spike your blood sugar. Your body responds by pumping out lots of insulin, which brings blood sugar back down. However, that drop can trigger hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. Some people feel fatigue as a result, almost like a crash. Carbs can also increase tryptophan availability in the brain, leading to more serotonin, and eventually melatonin, making you feel drowsy. But we also need to be mindful about how carbs can disrupt sleep. And with that, we look at blood sugar instability. High sugar meals can lead to wide swings in glucose levels that interfere with sleep continuity. Some studies suggest that high carb evening meals delay melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. High carb meals also can potentially increase REM or dream sleep, but at the risk of decreasing deep sleep, the kind that your brain and body need to recover. Diets high in added sugars as well are linked to higher rates of insomnia. It all depends on the kind of carbs, when you eat them, and how your body handles them. So how do you know what your body needs? Well, there's no one-size-fits-all sleep diet, but there are some clues to help you to tailor your approach. First, track your meals and your nights. Keep a food and sleep journal for a week. Note any patterns. Timing matters. Big meals close to bed? Probably not ideal. Aim to finish dinner 2 to 3 hours before sleep. Balance out your macronutrients. Don't skip protein and healthy fat. They slow digestion and reduce spikes. Look for underlying issues. For example, if you're insulin resistant or if you have diabetes, your sleep is going to likely be more sensitive to sugar swings. Check for intolerances. Food intolerances can cause bloating, fatigue, and poor sleep, sometimes hours after you eat. And if you're still unsure, talk to a sleep-savvy dietitian or your doctor. But how about sleep supplements? Is magnesium actually worth it? Recently, magnesium has often been touted as a miracle sleep mineral. And it's true, magnesium plays a key role in calming the nervous system. But here's the catch. If your diet is already low in magnesium, supplements may help. But if you're already eating leafy green vegetables, nuts, and legumes, adding a pill might not make much of a difference. What about melatonin? It can help with jet lag or shift work, but it's not a sleep aid. It's a clock adjuster. There is no magic sleep food, but there is a powerful feedback loop between your blood sugar, brain chemistry, and bedtime. If you want better sleep, don't just think about your bedtime routine. Think about your lunch. Eat with your circadian rhythm in mind. Choose carbs that come with fiber. Respect the 2-hour window before bed. Your gut and your brain are talking all day long. If you found this helpful, again, smash that notification bell, subscribe, like, comment, so that we can build a community of people who are becoming more aware of the mind-body connection. And we'll become more aware together, one step at a time.